Holla peeps, it's your girl Schree reporting live for SchreeTV. My baby's back. She's laying down to rest her back because she's been sitting in a hard chair all day at the dealership. But the work has been done and it didn't cost us a dime. So that is a beautiful thing. Holla. It was covered under warranty. Who knew? So peeps, chat with your cause. Because when I said that, yesterday, I think it was Billy and somebody else, Cindy, told me that it wouldn't be covered. But it was. Oh, because it was a recall. That's why. That's what it was.
Domestic violence.
I'm watching Nancy Grace. She cracks me up.
And why is that, Stephanie Marshall?
Well, they don't say a word because they imagine that the sexual attack against them is their fault. They feel that
they're talking about the girl that's missing.
Blaming the perpetrator,
and the boy doesn't look good for the boy. He's 8. But they found remains consistent with an 8-year-old. So that's not looking so good.
Boy summer tire sale. When you buy 1 tire for as low as $39.98, buy 2 get a free.
Plus, homeboy was in love with the girl. Okay. So he kidnapped her. She's 16. So that there's a nationwide Amber Alert on right now. Like, seriously, like I'm gonna go walk around the block, see if I see her. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Yeah, they have a watch in Nevada too. What, a sighting? I don't know if it was a sighting, but they've added Nevada to the list of states where he might flee. What? And if you see him, don't approach him, honey. Call 911. Okay, next thing you know, you kidnapped. Or blown the hell up, because they say he might have explosives. Okay. Ain't nobody trying to blow up. Wrong country. Okay. I am just keeping it real. Americans really not into blowing themselves up. It's really not how we roll. He is not representing for Americans. Unpatriotic motherfucker. Rolling around with explosives. He just popped off, didn't he, peeps? Wow. He loped out. Burnt the people's house down. Burned the mom up. Burnt the dog. The family dog, peeps. Who kills Fido? Nobody. Okay. Put a little powder. Okay. But, yeah. That's a fucked up situation. Oh, it's back on now.
What happened?
Look at that house. That house was made of wood, too. Motherfucker. How rude.
We just need members of the public to keep calling them in.
Tip line 888-580-8477. Back to Paul Verkaman on the ground in San Diego. Paul, what's the holdup in identifying the body of a child found in that fiery rubble?
Well, Nancy, not to try to put sort of a ghastly underline on this, but we did have an extremely, as you saw, severe, huge fire, and they say
it looks like a bonfire, like a huge, huge college bonfire. That house went up. I mean, damn.
With me, Paul Verkaman on the ground here in San Diego.
It's amazing that they were able to find the body.
My question is this. All of these tips are pouring in. What are cops doing about it?
Well, they're vetting them, and they're seeing which ones have credibility, which ones don't. Most of them don't. People watch television, people read the newspapers, people listen to the radio. Sometimes they get caught up in
Holla at the radio, holla.
They see something that's not
less than 4 hours until showtime, right?
And the cops are pros at this. They do this thing.
4 hours. It's almost 6 o'clock. No, 3 hours.
Sometimes it takes
holla.
A bit of time to figure out which ones are credible, which
Cell
ones aren't.
phones being used? Are they triangulating cell phones? What do they say about first cell phones?
Yeah, well, they can ping the cell phones, and they don't give all that information to the media, which I'm sure they've done. And I alluded to the cameras on the police cars and in the cities earlier. There's a lot of evidence that the police have, and they're using right now, that we don't necessarily know about.
Ensure the water you drink at home is truly.
I've always watched Nancy since it was Cochran and Grace. Do you remember Cochran and Grace, y'all? When she had that show with Johnny Cochran? I used to watch that. That was a good show. She was like brand new coming out, you know. He brought her out. You know how rappers bring people out, you know, artists bring other artists out. Yeah. Baby's gonna lay down for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna go to the gym, work it out. I was like, how am I gonna get to the gym? Oh my god. Holla. Just as fun. Not really. But it does taste like beer. Getting drunk is fun. My doctor even said I could drink occasionally. I can have an occasional drink. It's not going to hurt me. But baby don't want to take no chances. She's like, not on my watch. I'm like, oh. Alright. Well, I'll have that near beer right there. Okay, holla. So protect. What'd she say? What'd she say? If I didn't have baby, I'd be dead. So I was like, holla. Let's get our 24 ounces on. Yeah. Hand me that 40. You know? No fun. I'm glad I have you guys to hang out with. You know? They need to go ahead and legalize weed. You know? Maybe it will cut back on alcohol-related deaths. You know? Seriously. I should go to Capitol Hill. Tell them they need to legalize weed. Stop being silly. You know what I mean? Walk in there, head held high, no pun intended, and walk in there and tell them, I think it's time to legalize marijuana. We have been playing with this issue for too long. We have studies now. We know the effects. We know that keeping it underground is more dangerous than if we go ahead and legalize, so that we can regulate and people over 18 will be able to purchase this product. And people can make money off of it if they want to. Amen. It's a plant. My nail look big. Ah. Ooh, trails. Ooh. Feel good? Three hours till showtime. 3 hours. 3 hours. Come hang out with me in 3 hours. With me and baby. Oh, cool. We gotta go pick up a light. This is really fucked up what's happening right now, babe. About this girl Hannah being missing. See, I don't know if he'll kill her because he's in love with her. I guess it'll depend on how she behaves. But see, he killed her brother, it looks like. So she's going to have to play it real cool, but that's going to be hard. Because he's totally over the edge now.
chance, you take it. You run. Joining us, Crystal Wright from ConservativeBlackChick.com. Mark Class, who's got a collie class, kidnapped, murdered in 1993.
Dr. Drew, my boy. I love Dr. Drew.
Barry and former prosecutor Lonnie Coombs, author of Your Perfect and Other Lies Parents Tell. First up to CNN's Paul Vercampany joins us from California. Paul, can you give us an update?
Yes, I talked to authorities just a short time ago, and they were extremely concerned in a case that already has so much urgency. That was that Jim DiMaggio might be armed with homemade bombs. They went on to say
he might be armed with homemade bombs. What an idiot. Like, who does that? Yeah. This is not fucking third world. What? Yeah, he's probably raping her. It's hard to imagine what he's doing to that girl. If he hadn't killed her. Hopefully, he won't. So, the whole nation has to keep an eye out. Holla. This guy's very dangerous. They found remains consistent with that of a 8-year-old boy. So.
Wow, Paul, thank you for that update. Mark, are they saying that he may have homemade explosives with him? Does this suggest
homemade explosives? That's heavy. Well, look, I'm going to cut this now because we're at 17 minutes. I don't want to get cut off. Thanks for watching SchreeTV. I love y'all. All my SchreeTV watchers. I love all of you. Holla. We're on the other side. Holla.